Good afternoon, everyone. Calling the first case this afternoon's docket is Woodland Place Apartments versus Shaylee Bowman and Zachary Walker. This is file 21-23253LT. Counsel, please identify yourself for the record.
Good afternoon, Judge Richard Herman on behalf of the plaintiffs.
And do we have Mr. Walker and Ms. Bowman?
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Good afternoon. All right. Today's time and date set for summary proceedings action on your case. Have you, Mr. Herman, has there been an agreement that's been reached between the parties to your knowledge?
Well, the last time we were here, Judge, a week ago, defendants indicated they weren't not seeking Sarah assistance and that they were moving out. So it was adjourned to today to see if they moved out by then.
Okay, let's find out. Mr. Walker, Ms. Bowman, are you moved out?
No, we are not moved out yet. We are in the process of getting the trailer. I'm just waiting to get, I had to call HR today to try to get my pay stub early so I could send it into the trailer park so we can get approved to go in there. But we already technically had the trailers, just we had to go get the title put in our name.
All right, so Mr. Herman, why don't we find out the amount of rent to retain possession then, since we went through the show cause, we went through the pre-trial, we waited the 30 days, they've not sought assistance, and your client's not likely to see the monetary amount between the 45 days, and so the writ date would be the 14th,
So
based upon the amount.
the total redemptive amount is $2,341.
Okay.
$2,341. If you subtract out the court costs, that's $2,203 is rent to retain, and the court costs of $138. So the total redemptive amount is $2,203. I'd ask for a judgment with the writ to issue if it's not paid on or before June 12th, 2021.
I think it's going to be the 14th because the 12th is a Saturday.
Okay, I'm good with that, Judge.
Okay. So, Mr. Walker, Ms. Bowman, what this says is that you can stay if you pay $2,341. You can stay right where you're at. But if you don't, then you have until the 14th of June.
Okay.
Unless there's something wrong with the apartment. You're telling me that you have a new place that you're moving to.
We're gonna be, I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting for my pay stub so that way I can send it into the trailer park. So that way they can approve us to go, they approve us to stay there.
Okay.
That's the last part we're waiting.
But we also have to explain that they're not moving out till July 1st.
And I do know that the people we're getting the trailer from are not able to move until the 1st of July. Because they're moving into another trailer right there in the trailer park. And they were waiting for their person that they were buying it from to move out as well.
All right. So the question is, though, is that the amount that was stated as owed, $2,203, do you agree or disagree regarding that dollar amount?
I agree that is what we owe.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I didn't understand you, Mr. Walker. What did you say?
He said he agrees that is what they owe.
Okay, sorry, it's just muffled.
It is a little bit muffled, but I was able to hear and understand that. So you're indicating that you, okay. There's nothing wrong with the place. They've not turned the water off, or there's nothing wrong with the facilities itself.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, as it stands right now, I am going to grant the possession judgment then for the amount of $2,203 plus $55 filing fee, $18 service fee, $65 attorney fee, $138 extra cost. The amount, if you want to stay at that apartment without having to move to the trailer park, is $2,341. If you pay that amount before June 14th, then you get to stay. If you do not, then the plaintiff has the right to be able to request you to move by June 14th or seek the assistance of an attorney. You did not seek SURA funds. You did not didn't qualify for the amount, so you would no longer have the protection of that. All right. Thank you. We'll be adjourned on your case then.
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck, you guys. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Milik, it's you are on the Welchner Lewis case, correct?
Correct.
Okay, Mr. Herman, I showed only one case for you. Well, he's gone. All right, so I see Mr. Landau as well. Let me see if I can find out who I have the most people for, which case. Marcella. Miss Darris, could you unmute yourself? I'm trying to figure out which case you're here with.
Your Honor, she is our new summer law clerk.
Okay, congratulations, Miss Darris.
Thank you.
All right. That'll be exciting times for you. We just didn't have any the association with where you were at yet. And you probably were here earlier, but we had a lot of faces before, so I couldn't. It's tough. People keep moving around on me. All right, so let's see. Miss Milik, is your client here, Miss Lewis?
She's not planning on it. She has moved, and we had a hearing before that Mr. Welkner did not show up for, and I would just be asking for dismissal.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he showed up again. So I'm just going to go ahead and call the case then of the case of Ryan Welkner versus Amanda Lewis, file 21-23275 LT. Counsel, identify yourself for the record.
Amy Milink on behalf of the defendant, Amanda Lewis. My P number is 45398.
All right, today's time and date set for termination hearing. The plaintiff has not appeared, did not appear, I think, at the last settlement conference. Therefore, he is failing to appear, failing to prosecute his case. Ms. Milik had indicated her client's already moved out, so I will dismiss the case.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Do you need me to
Thank
prepare
you.
that?
If you could, please. We're a
Okay,
little
I have
shorthanded
one.
these days. So, all right,
Yep,
thank
I
you.
have one. I'll get it in. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Milik.
With or without
All right.
prejudice?
Without. But
Okay,
well, if she's moved out, so we can make it with
Right.
prejudice.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
She's out.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Calling case of Birchwood Point versus Caterino Adam, file 21-23261 LT. Counsel, identify yourself for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Lando on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right. Do we have, Katrina, do we have the defendant here, Adam Caterino?
No, Your Honor.
No one in the virtual waiting room?
No, Your Honor.
No one in the courthouse?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. List the time and date set for hearing. The defendant has failed to appear. I show Ms. Landau that this is property located at 1513 Wood Point Apartment 2. Do I have the right address?
Yes, you do, Your Honor.
Show that notice given by posting on April the 13th for the defendant to appear. The defendant has failed to appear. Michaela, I'm just trying to take a look at our new spreadsheet because we have the new process I'd like to put on the record. I don't have the file pulled up. Can you tell me, Michaela, when the pretrial was in this case?
Looks like the pretrial was held on 4/21.
All right, so 4/21, you got 9 days in the rest of April, 31 days in May. So it's 40, we're 42, and it does not appear that the defendant has chosen to appear at this time. I presume, Mr. Landau, your client has not been paid in full or made notice of any funds from Sarah.
That's correct, Your Honor. At the current time, the sum of $1,295.29 is owed in rent. $159.04 are the costs. Total is $1,454.33. And we are asking that a default judgment of possession enter with a writ available after June 14 if the defendant either fails to pay that amount or vacate by that date.
All right, so could I get the amount of rent retained possession? Is it $1,295.29?
Correct. $1,295.29. Court costs $159.04.
All right, so that's where we differ. $159.04 must be your service. We have your service cost at $20.
Oh. I will adjust that then.
So that makes it $150, and the judgment amount $1,445.29. $1,445.29.
Save a little bit of money on the process server.
Yes. Well, they may be limited what they could charge because of the distance. They may have charged your client more. So I have $150 in cost, total judgment $1,445.29. Date will be June 14th. If you submit that, we do have an email that you can submit it to. It's 75civil at co.midland.mi.us. If you need me to say it
Go
again, I
fast.
can.
75 civil.
At
Yep.
co.midland.mi.us.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. I'll submit that
I will send-
momentarily, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. We'll be adjourned.